is that?
What is up, everybody? We are looking at her car.
A couple months ago?
We're live.
Oh,
look at that.
Sorry,
Holy shit. All right. Welcome, everybody. Episode 5 of the Name Still in Progress Bikes and Beers podcast. Trigger's grounded right now. So if y'all hear him crying, he's not being tortured or nothing. He's just grounded.
It's not me, I promise.
Yes. Joining us today, well, first off, let me just say we are late because Justin is late. Just like last week, he'll be walking in at any moment. I'm going to let Jeremy introduce himself. I'll be right back. Go ahead. This is Jeremy.
Jeremy. Real name Jeremy. Instagram 397_Just.
Underscore what?
_Just.
All right.
I shortened it up, like you said.
That's right. All right, here's Trigger again. He's going to hang out with me. And also joining us for the first time on this podcast, the one, the only, Ivy the Panda Girl. Y'all may have just seen her on the latest video released yesterday. That was her. Very well. Very good. Very good stuff.
Thank you.
She's cool. She's good people. But she is the sport biker here tonight. So we are going to get into it.
Hey, out here. Not to mention that I am the only girl sitting here right now.
Well, so. You know, Salo was here last week.
Yeah.
Everything was cool.
Jasmine.
Yeah, Jasmine, friend of ours. And Trigger is very excited. Trigger wants everybody to hit the like button and share the video and subscribe. Dude, I swear to God.
Subscribe right now.
Right now.
Forget.
Here, give him some love right there.
Come on, Trigger.
All right, so we are here today. We're going to talk about how motorcycling changes lives. It sure has changed Trigger's life. So first thing I'll throw out to both of you. Yeah. People call motorcycling a hobby.
They do?
What they do? Not motorcyclists. That's what I'm saying. Is
riding.
Motorcycling a hobby or is it a lifestyle? Is it something that is part of who you are?
You want me to go first or do
you want ladies first?
When you got something to say.
Okay. I wouldn't say it's a hobby. I mean, it really depends. Like, okay, if you take your bike to the track and only use it on the track, yeah, of course that's a hobby, right?
Sure.
But if you have it as like a transportation for like everyday like basis, then it's like having a car. So to me, it's a necessity. So it's part of my life. Okay. Because for me, like I actually try to take my motorcycle like everywhere just because it's convenient, especially like traffic wise. Like while you see all the cars sitting on the highway, like.
Disclaimer, on this channel, we do not advocate lane splitting. That is illegal in the state of Florida. But
in California, however.
Yeah, we're actually in Utah right now where it is legal. So
we're in Mexico.
We're in Mexico. There you go. Yeah, this is actually Tijuana doing that. Jeremy, what do you think you?
Yeah, exactly. If like your bike is your only motor vehicle, then yeah, that's your lifestyle. It could turn into your lifestyle.
Is it your only?
No, it's not my only form of transportation.
Is it your lifestyle? Is motorcycling a part of who you are?
Now, yeah.
Now, okay. How did it get to that?
Just from riding, being out, meeting different people.
Because it's more than just a hobby. Right?
Yeah, it wasn't just a little grocery getter.
Hey, come on in, guys.
Just a Thursday weekend warrior type deal. It wasn't like
getting here late again. It's Justin.
I told you I would go at the end.
And Terang is here. Actually, we just started, so you're right in time, right on time. Actually, do me a favor, take this guy. He's a little too rowdy tonight.
Hey,
throw him in your apartment or something. Oh, dude, no, he won't take the case. All right. Anyway, Justin, get your butt over here because you're late. Careful with the camera.
How you doing?
This is Ivy, the Panda Girl, and this is Trigger. You know him. Good, thank you, sir. And everybody knows Terang. Hey,
Terang. The local.
This is just a hanging out session now.
Oh, we got 2 sport bikes now.
Hey, dude, seriously, can you put him in your apartment?
You want to repeat it?
No, he won't. Here, go to Terang. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Anyway, those are the challenges you deal with when you're working on live. All right, Justin, we were just talking about motorcycling. Is it a hobby? Is it a lifestyle?
Nice.
How do you see it? What is it for you?
For me, it's definitely a lifestyle.
Lifestyle is part of who you are?
For sure.
Okay, what would you say to people that call it a hobby?
Weekend warriors.
That's a good way to put it. All right. So give me One specific example of how when you started riding a bike, it changed your life.
I feel like I was always kind of a biker without a bike. Like I grew up a skateboarder,
Okay.
singer for a band, like rock and roll stuff, and I was just missing my bike.
You were missing the bike.
I used to ride other people's bikes. I never had my own bike.
Okay, but you were always riding. Or
Yeah.
hanging out with people who rode and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
So when I got it, it was like the missing link to the lifestyle.
But did anything change?
Drastically, I met you guys.
All right, there you go. So the people you meet are a big change.
Hell yeah.
Okay, what else?
The-
Yeah, I'm putting you on the spot because
You
you're
sound like a therapist.
being able to talk about therapy, being able to clear the mind.
it is therapeutic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You ever ride just to clear your head?
Yeah. I used to do that in cars though. And then
Really? Okay.
okay. So he said that he always felt like he was a bike person, like he was missing the bike. I always was like more of a car person, and then like bikes came in later.
Okay, so how did it specifically change your life besides riding a car less?
I don't know. It's just kind of you wake up and like you just look at your bike and like, okay, time to go for a ride.
It gives you more of a purpose in
If
the
you're
morning. doesn't it?
mad, if you're sad,
Yeah, you're
if
mad.
you're happy, if you have nothing to do, if you probably should be somewhere, you don't want to go there, you can get on the bike and slide.
Amen, man.
Yeah.
No, yeah, you get up in the morning and you immediately have something you want to do. So that's a big difference.
It's almost like I find excuses for like, what can I do? What do I have to do? Nothing really, but like, where's the farthest I could get? away
Yeah, how
from
far
going?
can we go today?
Cafecito?
Cafecito.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I didn't put
I
up the
went to
banner.
Naples.
Oh yeah,
Naples.
Naples, yeah.
there's a banner.
We just went to Naples not too long
You can
ago.
see down below everybody's Instagram, including mine.
Hey,
What's your Instagram? You got here late.
J_DENS.
That's his
J-Dens.
Instagram.
Yes, sir.
oh,
I got you.
Gentlemen.
Get him a beer.
You see these gentlemen that I meet?
Yeah, man. I mean, I would definitely say the biggest change for me was the people I met, my social circle completely changed.
For sure.
I mean, I still keep my close friends from before I rode the motorcycle, but I rarely see them as much anymore. You know?
It's weird because like your boys that ride share that immediately in common.
Yeah,
So
it's like you meet somebody, you know, you guys and I, we got along immediately. We didn't have to like, you know, find something else in common because we already had it. What about women? Did you guys become friends almost immediately? And women dynamics are a little bit different.
Yeah,
We all know
women
this.
dynamics are like so
Seriously.
different.
Yeah, but like you see a girl, she's got the
She got the
cranberry.
vodka and cranberry on.
Vodka cranberry.
I don't think no.
So, okay. So, guys, we immediately get along. We start talking, whatever. It's cool. Girls, I know y'all are a little bit more jealous of each other, more dramatic, blah, blah, blah.
Okay, that's not true because guys are very dramatic.
Some guys can be
I
very
have-
dramatic.
I'm in like different.
Hang on,
Like,
hang on. We're very dramatic, but not amongst ourselves. Only when you guys are around. Trust me.
actually, yeah, that's.
All right, there you go.
She's like, oh, actually.
Wait, no, you're right. Okay.
But for girls, I think it's different. Just because like I know some girls, they're very sociable and like automatically they. But for girls, I think. Oh my god! What?
Sorry.
Having some technical difficulties.
Technical difficulty. Sorry, you were saying, but for girls.
Like some girls, like I know for me, when I first meet people, I get intimidated by people. So I tend to be very quiet, and like I also just have like I want to say like a resting bitch face, but like that's weird.
Yeah, sorry. So now we're watching ourselves on
Oh,
TV.
nice.
But I come off as standoff.
A standoffish?
Yeah.
Okay.
I kind of noticed that in the sport bike world. It was like, unless you can like new people.
And especially like if I'm being introduced to other people or other group, it's like okay, they already have their group of people. I'm that like new girl that's just about to walk in. Like
Time out.
so
Terrain walking through.
I kind of like it takes some time for me to warm up to people and then people automatically assume like why she's being stuck up or what's your deal. Because I get that a lot. I get that like all the time. Like,
Sure.
Why are you like? Why don't you go introduce yourself? I'm
I mean,
like,
you're a little bit stuck up. Nothing wrong with that.
okay.
All right, hang on, because I got an interesting question. Terang, how did it change your life when you got a motorcycle? And how did your life change when you dumbly got rid of your motorcycle for no reason?
So first one, I gotta meet you. No.
Aw.
I gotta meet them.
Yeah, fair enough.
It actually did change my life a lot.
Mhm.
Because like before, I was just literally going from work, home. That's it.
No, okay.
Now I'm like, I enjoy going from home to work, like riding a bike, taking my bike.
Yeah, you started doing things after work too, right?
Then after, I was able to start going out, riding around Miami. You got to see Miami in a different perspective.
Yeah, absolutely.
When on a bike.
Yeah.
And now when you start going to like biker nights or bike nights and whatnot, you start meeting more and more people, and you realize that okay, this is not the stereotype. Like it's the biker stereotype.
Sure.
Tattoos, leather.
Yeah,
jackets,
Sons of
all that.
Anarchy gave most of us a bad name.
Yeah, like
And Fast and
you
the
think
Furious.
they're all like gangsters
Cars.
that don't, like are always fighting and drinking and all that stuff.
You what?
No.
He said like the whole like tattoos, like biker game, but I thought that was more for like
Harley?
Harley, right?
It is, and we are like that. I mean, look at this guy. But I'm saying the Sons of Anarchy stereotype that we're all like running guns and dealing drugs. Is
Yeah.
something. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
And like I forgot what it was.
What happened when you got rid of your bike? Which I'm still mad at you about.
What happened? Let's see. It was more for an investment than myself, but I saw myself craving to ride out the bike again. That's why I ride
You
yours.
still had the sensation
Yeah.
that you wanted to ride,
Yeah.
but
Like now I can't go out and just go for a quick ride. Now I have to take my car and drive around instead.
Yeah.
Then now when I get stuck in traffic, I'm screwed.
Yeah.
I get
You
even
are.
pissed off more than
You see a biker go by. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, you're like, damn, that could have been me.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
then riding with the wind
That should
in
be
my
me,
face.
but no.
And then like riding in Miami so long now that I'm seeing all the people that ride in Miami.
Sure.
You get to know them just from the bike or the
Yeah.
helmet or
The
whatever.
helmet or the bike. Yeah.
So whenever they like people pass by, I'm like, hey, I know that guy.
All right. Zoom says, for me, it's always scouting people out first to see if I'm getting scammed or bullshitted. I don't get that.
Scam.
Expand on that for us, Zoom. I'm not really sure.
I don't know,
where
but
you're
one way it's changed my life, I became a hell of a weatherman.
getting. Oh yeah,
Wait,
that
Oh, yeah.
100%. And it's not.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's an app.
Temperature.
You have to
And
check.
tell me if you guys take it to the
Temperature,
extreme,
rain.
especially here in the spring and summer. It's not like you're just checking to see if it's going to rain. You check the radar. You check out where the storm is now to see if you can make it over to your buddy's
yeah.
house
Yeah.
before the
It's
rain.
like a
Then you
race.
see if you guys can make it over around the rain.
Yeah.
It's a race.
Yeah, it really is.
Actually, I think you put me onto that.
Yeah.
And then not only that, but
You got like 15
you
minutes.
learn
You
to
leave
check
in
the humidity.
15 minutes. It'll give it time to pass, and you can slide.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The street will be wet, but at least we'll
Yeah.
get rain down.
Because that with that you also
Or you just ride through the
dress.
rain.
You also dress.
Yeah, you might still get it.
Yeah,
anyway,
and you dress
so.
accordingly also,
And
of
then on top of
course.
that, with the weather thing, you also learn to check the humidity.
Yeah.
Humidity, not so much.
Well, here Miami's
I know
always
it's
there.
always hot.
Yeah.
Based on the humidity, you dress accordingly also.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Mm.
Yeah. Fair enough.
No?
One
You
thing
dress-
that. One thing that.
I'm still gonna wear sneakers. If I get wet, I get
You're
wet.
in a bathing suit, so.
No, that's
a difference.
savage. That is savage.
By the way, if you want to see her in a bathing suit, go check out my video that just dropped. That's her. Very nice.
new video.
All right. So one thing that changed for me was okay. Before I started riding, if it was a work night, I had to be home by 7, shower, dinner, and go to bed because I had to get my
He was asleep by 10 o'clock.
sleep by 10 o'clock. Now, fair enough. I leave wherever I'm at by 10 o'clock, but I don't care as much.
9:30.
No, 10 o'clock. Come on, give me that. But even, I mean, before when I first started riding, I wouldn't care if I was out till 2, 3 in the morning. Till it started catching up with me at work. Okay, fine, I
Yeah.
toned it back a bit. But you stop giving so much, caring so damn much when you're coming home.
Yeah,
Did that change for you guys? Yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah?
you're definitely.
Oh, you're a night owl, Ralph, I can tell.
yeah.
You look like you got something to say. Go ahead. You go,
Well,
yeah.
No, just like I realized because For me, like, I don't like staying out late. And so before I had a bike, I don't have a car. I will always just like take Ubers, blah blah. Once I get in the Uber, I just want to go home and go sleep. And I try to be in bed by 1.
Sure.
However, now I have a motorcycle or bike. I'm out till like 1, 2. Like I think the latest I had ever been out was probably like 5 or 6 in the morning,
Okay.
and I caught the sunrise, and I was like,
Ooh,
"Wow,
that's awesome, right?
Damn.
So it's like,
Pulled a couple of those.
Yeah.
so definitely like it changes like how late you stay out or like what you're doing. So yeah, going back to the whole question, like how it changed or if it is it a lifestyle or a hobby?
Right.
Definitely a lifestyle.
Fair enough. All right. So Zoom clarifies that when you said, Panda, that you're standoffish when you first meet people, he says he's not standoffish for the purpose of being rude or anything like that. Rather to scout out the vibe and see what people there are
to
like,
feel the
make
vibe.
sure, to fill the vibe.
Alright.
Living in Miami, you develop that social shield. And I think that's absolutely true. In Miami, everybody's out for themselves.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for
Yeah,
the.
absolutely.
At least in the beginning.
Oh, yeah,
You
absolutely.
know?
I didn't really catch on to that till like, I mean, I didn't get scammed or anything, but I mean, I was very outgoing from the very start. And then I met this guy and I was like, oh, I gotta
That was
stand
it.
off.
It
Yeah.
was over.
That's a whole video. in
I
itself.
gotta take it easy because this guy. No, he knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, there's a lot going down here.
Yeah, Miami definitely always has a lot of stuff going on. But we also have our good things, right? We have the Breakfast Club is a wonderful thing. Anybody can show up and ride that to that breakfast ride. Have you ever been?
No, but I do have like my other groups with like all the bikers, like the Sunday like Cafe 27.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay.
The little Argentinian place that we always stop by.
Okay.
Um,
The Breakfast Club, it's a ride they do every Sunday morning. They meet at Harley South at 7 a.m. and they ride all the way down to Key Largo there.
oh wow.
And they eat breakfast and then they hang out there the rest of the day. It's pretty cool. And anybody can show up and ride. It's pretty awesome.
Shout out to Breakfast Club.
Hmm?
Shout out to Breakfast Club.
Shout out to Breakfast Club. That's what's up.
But I have people asking, what do they write the comments or questions?
Where do they write the
In
comments?
the comment section?
Yeah, they're on YouTube. There's a
Yeah.
live chat section.
Like when you were saying about the
Yeah,
car
on
thing,
the
like you used to
live,
go
but
for a
you can't
ride.
find-
Like Sunday, I would go for a Sunday ride.
Yeah.
It's
From
right
my house, I
there.
would go maybe all the way to the
They
beach.
gotta be signed in.
And then turn around and come back. Just to go for a Sunday ride.
Yeah. By the way, if you want to write comments, hit us up on the live chat. You do have to be signed into YouTube. You can't just come in, not be signed in, and try to
Yeah.
chat.
Is
It's
there
not
a
gonna
way
let
that
you.
you can see like the comments on that screen? Like,
I can put them up. Like I can do this and show Zoom's last comment. It'll come up in a second. This is on a bit of a delay,
yeah,
but
I can
yeah.
tell.
Zoom says I'm not standoffish.
That's still
for
pretty
the
cool,
purpose of-
though.
There it is.
There you go.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
cool.
see.
Hey.
We got cool effects here at 305
Nice.
Rider Industries. All right. So,
I
Alright.
definitely touch on what she said, like on staying out late.
yeah.
Like I kind of feel like the way my life's changed
Mm-hmm.
is I'm definitely like I feel like tumbleweed in the wind. Like
How do you mean?
if Jeremy tells me, yo, let's go to Fort Lauderdale right
Let's
now.
go
I'm
to
like,
Fort
"All right,
Lauderdale."
well, yeah, let's go. Like,
Probably
Yeah,
would.
okay. Yeah.
we did it last night. We're at the house. We're gonna go to the bar down the block from my house.
Sure.
Oh,
And I was like, I
that's
kind of
right.
want to go for a ride. Jeremy's like, the beach.
Let's
I
go
was
to
like,
the
let's
beach.
go.
Let's go.
Free motorcycle parking at the Deuce. Shouts to Deuce.
Shouts
Shout
to
out
the
to Deuce.
dudes.
Yeah.
That's always the spot. Free parking. I mean, you can't beat it. For real.
Yeah, there's definitely.
It's like a
It's the
little dive
oldest
bar.
dive bar in Miami.
Oldest dive bar, man.
So I think we should make it
It's
right
like
there.
stuck in the 80s.
We should.
They have
I
like
don't
neon lighting on the
Never heard
top.
of
Super cool.
No? You should
And what is,
It's
the
nice.
number is like 222 17th Street,
address?
right?
14.
14.
14 and what?
And
It's in between
Washington and
Washington
Ocean.
and Ocean.
All right, we're getting too local here now.
sorry. It's a good spot,
All
man.
right.
So if you want a good ice cream dessert shop, icy and spicy is on 13th. and Ocean.
Oh, it's so good. I went there, the cotton candy and the ice cream with the little gold plates on.
Damn.
Oh yes.
Go
yes.
to the beach or what?
What
I'm
about
always looking for boba.
what about confidence? Did you get more confident when you started riding? But you've always been an asshole, so
In the beginning, so I grew up riding in India, right? So
Okay.
there's a certain level of confidence that you get
You get
avoiding the potholes, avoiding everybody.
I don't mean
Avoiding
riding
animals.
confidence. I mean personal confidence.
Oh, yes.
I mean, yes. Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, I
mean,
did too. I
You
can.
feel like you're doing something that maybe not a lot of people do. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of bikes, but a lot of people don't. I would never think about riding a bike.
No, I honestly, I never thought about it till I did. Till I walked past the Harley dealership.
Yeah, I was always like four wheels, and then I was
Yeah.
like, let me try 2 wheels, and I want
Yeah.
to be able to ride on the street. So let's get a motorcycle.
I've never met anybody who said it wasn't worth it.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Yeah.
Can y'all hear Trigger? He's still barking his ass off.
In fact, I was looking at Honda. I was like, you know what? For the price of a Harley, I can get like a Yamaha.
2 Hondas.
I could
Two
get
Hondas.
Yeah.
I could get a Yamaha Bolt and a little Wave Runner. And I'm like, you know,
Okay, now hang on. For the price of a Harley, you can get an R1.
depends on which Harley.
Okay, let's say a Fat Bob, $20,000,
Yeah,
$22,000. You can
$20,000.
get an R1. You can probably get a used iron or a used soft tail and still have a couple thousand left over. But
Well,
Harley's a
at-
premium
At
product.
the end of the day, I still didn't regret just having the one.
No, I don't regret buying my Harley, not one bit. You got something to say.
Ah, speak your mind.
Tell us about your bike. I remember your Suzuki story.
My Suzuki story? I don't know. Okay, well, the thing is, I had more of my first bike was actually a Honda CBR 500.
Mhm.
So that was more of a cruise sports bike.
That's more of a touring bike. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Sport
it
touring.
sort of sits like,
A cruiser. You sit more upright, right?
yeah, it sits more upright.
Mhm.
Like you don't have to like punch down unless you're going
Sure.
fast. But that bike didn't go that fast. So.
Right.
Never a problem. So I mean, yeah, it was like comfortable and stuff. However, I just like sports bike in general.
Yeah, no.
Is it the look of it like that appeals you?
I
The
wouldn't
fairing
say
and
the
everything?
look of it.
Maybe just the speed and the
Yeah,
acceleration.
the
that might be-
acceleration is
that
what
might
got
be-
me.
I love the speed part of the sport.
Yeah.
I would say the speed.
I love the look of
That speed is addicting. You know.
The
Have
acceleration
you ever ridden a
just
sport bike
snap,
like
snap,
Santa Pier? It's pretty
Yeah.
addictive.
I had like
and
around the block,
agility.
never on a
Going
highway.
in and out. Amazing.
Right, because
Yeah, it's addictive.
people say that sports bikes are uncomfortable, but then imagining sitting on a cruising bike going at a
130.
fast speed. Now that's uncomfortable on your helmet, on your neck, and everything because you're basically going.
Not if you have the right fairing.
Yeah, if you have the
Honestly,
right little setup.
on
you
my
can-
bike, I go 120
Really?
easily
Yeah.
in Mexico when I'm in Mexico. I go 120 easily, and the thing is, if you have a little fairing or something, if the wind stays off your chest, you're gonna be fine because it's not the wind hitting your helmet; it's the wind hitting your chest
Yeah, it's probably,
that pushes you back and makes you
Right.
hold on and gets you tired.
right.
But if you got that wind blocked off, you're good. A sports bike, after half an hour, I gotta get up. I gotta stop and take a break. Maybe it's because I'm old. I'm almost
half
40.
an hour, no, like 2.5, 3 hours. Yeah, where you like
No, for me, it's
sit
a half
up
an
and then you
hour.
put your arm on the
After an
tank, and then you get up, and then you try to put your legs, and then you stretch your legs out. And after a little while.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
The first time I ever went to throw my leg over, it was a Ducati.
Mhm.
I threw my leg over, instant cramp.
oh,
I had to get right back off. I was like, nah, I'm good.
can't do this.
Nope.
That'll change your life. A cramp in the groin, that'll change your
Nope,
life.
I'm good.
Good shit. All right, let's see. Zoom says, this guy comments a lot. I like him. My experience with motorcycle since starting, I feel like it's easier to navigate traffic. I get a closer view of the distance between cars, and I
take
feel
the car,
safer on the
when I see a
bike.
bike, I'm like,
So he says he's better at making judgment calls.
Mhm.
And it's also fun deciding what mods to make to your bike and personalizing it. That's absolutely true. Something that changed for me, I was never any type of mechanic with my car. I didn't care. I would take it into a mechanic,
With the
whatever.
car?
With my bike, I love doing the mods
You
myself.
wanna do it?
I love wrenching on it.
Yeah.
That completely
Well,
changed
My
me.
pocket definitely changed since getting a bike.
oh yeah.
Big point. If you're getting a bike thinking that you're gonna save on gas
Oh, no.
money, do not.
No.
Bikes are the biggest money
Yeah,
suck you
like
can
your
get into,
little
for
your
sure.
little spending money that you have on the side.
Gone.
That's not.
No
Every
more.
month there's like something that happens. Like you think that, okay, finally I changed this, I
Yeah.
did that, got new tires, got this.
It's done.
There's a what? No.
And then you look
one
over here,
thing-
oh, it's not done.
One thing
Yeah.
like breaks down.
Or
your
then you see
cycle.
the new accessory that comes out and you're wondering how in the hell you ever lived without it,
Yeah.
and now you have to have it.
New helmet, new attire, like new gear, like
Thinking
Yeah,
about getting a new
endless.
Voss
It's
helmet.
endless.
It's like even
By the way, if you are looking into a new helmet, go to VossUSA.com, VossHelmetsUSA.com, promo code,
305 rider.
all one word.
All one word.
We got this shit.
We got it.
All right, let's see how we're doing here on time.
That
we got a few
fiber
more
Voss
minutes.
helmet. Have you seen that
I
one?
don't. You asked a question.
What?
You
Yeah,
asked
I'm
a
like
question.
I'm torn in between that one and another.
Oh, hang on. We have a question here. All right. Priya wants to know, for those of you that have a significant other, how has biking changed your relationship, if at all? And do they enjoy riding with you? I can't answer that. I don't have a significant other. I can tell you a story. I'm not sure. Let these guys
Might be
go
another
first.
video.
Maybe that's a whole other.
Yeah, no significant other either, but
I was with one.
the last one she didn't like it.
No,
She was scared.
I'm interested
She was
to see what
scared and
you
then she
think.
didn't like it.
Because hang on, because usually motorcycling is a male-dominated area.
Yeah.
So I see it far more likely that a girlfriend is gonna jump on board her boyfriend being a motorcyclist and going into that world than a boyfriend is gonna have saying, yeah, my girl's a biker and she goes and hangs out with all these people. And I sit on the back. That's not gonna happen.
Okay. First to answer that, I don't have a significant other, so I don't
Let's
really
clarify.
know.
She is single. Her Instagram is right here. Hit up her DMs. They're gonna
You have like 4,000 messages.
So for me, I don't really know how that significant other will react. However, I have guy friends that have hopped on the back of my motorcycle and have taken them, and they're
Mhm.
like, okay, they're cool. I have taken girlfriends as well. They move too much, so I was like, no more backpacking. However, for me personally, like, if a guy doesn't want me to ride, because I know a lot of like.
Yeah, if you got,
Couples.
let me ask you that. If you got with a guy and you really liked him, but he said, okay, it's me or motorcycle.
I'll say go.
Wow. I think Jess would agree with you, by the way, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like, okay, if you don't ride, then at least respect
That you run.
that I ride.
Sure.
Right?
Okay.
But of course, I would prefer if the guy rides too.
Of course.
I personally hate backpacking, and I don't like people backpacking.
Sure.
So
I gotta tell you, if I had a girlfriend, which I don't.
You have Trigger right now.
Yes, but trigger rides. But if I had a girlfriend, and she not just said it's me or the bike, just if she didn't want to share that with me, if she didn't want to ride with me on the back,
It would be something that maybe
it's just
A deal breaker.
maybe not a deal breaker, but it would annoy the crap out of me for sure. You know,
yeah, you're gonna be like, oh, I want to go for a ride. She's like, well, I'm gonna stay at home.
not just that. It's not just that, but
Also,
women are this
every
way.
time.
It's the fact that she would let me go out with my boys
That's what I'm
on the
saying.
bike. She would hold that over my head. Oh, I'm going to go out with my
Mm.
girls. You go out with you guys all the time. I'm not going to be manipulated like that. I don't know about you guys, but anyway.
I mean, I do know one of my guy friends. Like he rides. We never see his girl because his girl hates motorcycles. Like she
Oh,
doesn't
shit.
go near them.
Mhm.
However, she does allow him to go out and ride and like respects that.
She
you
lets
know?
him do his
Sure.
thing.
She lets him do his thing, lets him go hang out, go to
Nice.
bike night, do whatever. And I think that's like fair. Like,
That's cool.
you know, I
Yeah.
think that's like sort of respect. Like, if you don't like it, at least don't be like, don't
Yeah.
nag about it, you know?
Ah, and I have a
Or
friend
you
too.
get
who-
into the relationship and
And then try to
he
change it.
Yeah, like why would you want to change that person?
Right.
That's one thing I never understood. A lot of women, I'm not saying you or whatever, but a lot of women get into a relationship and they try to change the guy.
Hmm.
I don't get that. They're trying to change him away from what attracted them in the first place. I don't understand that.
Right?
Yeah, I never understood.
They
I
want to
think-
mold you.
Yeah.
I think the thing about women is that they confuse changing and growing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because they think that, okay, if I change this guy, then we can grow together. No, a relationship's supposed to be you two going together and then you grow together. Like,
Sure.
Like parallel.
yeah. It's not like, oh, I need to change you to like fit like.
Very
My-
wise.
You know what the best part about like especially the relationship I'm in? I didn't even ask. I didn't even ask the girl to go on the ride, but she asked me when am I taking her on the bike.
There you go.
That's
I'm
good.
That's a good way to
Number one.
Excellent.
Like you're the one. That's it.
That's
No
good.
more.
All right. That's awesome.
That's a good move.
All right. We are getting short on time here. Let's go this way. Final thoughts. Go.
Final thoughts.
Bikes changing.
Bikes will change your life forever, and you never go back.
Once you go bike, you never go back. Oh, I just coined that. That's fine.
Wow.
Just like, wow.
Wow.
Yeah, no, get a bike. It's only one life.
Yeah.
And,
YOLO.
You'll definitely find yourself in different situations, and you'll meet new cool people.
Yeah.
And you'll learn a lot about the weather.
What you got, boy?
Meet a lot of new guys, a lot of new girls. Get in trouble with your wives, your husbands,
Yeah.
whatever you want to do.
Great way to get into trouble, right?
Popos.
And if you're ready for a bike, come see me at
Come see him at Peterson
Peterson
Harley Davidson.
Harley.
While you're at it, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and hit the like button and share the video while you're at it. Yeah, if you haven't yet, do me
I'm
that
at the
solid.
North Store, by the way.
He's at Peterson North.
Ask for Justin.
That's for Justin. Panda Lady,
Yes.
what you got? Final thoughts.
Honestly, just don't be scared of them because not all there's different type of bikes. So if you're a girl and you're sort of scared of riding, just get like a Grom or a mini bike. Like just try it out.
Shout out to the Grom Squad. I actually rode a Grom today. First time I ever rode a
Lucky.
Grom.
No way.
They are fun. Those things are awesome. All right. My final thought is motorcycling will absolutely change your life. The one tip I would give, if you're in a life funk, if you just got divorced, if you just got fired, well, if you got fired, don't go buying a motorcycle.
Don't buy one.
You could use the money. It's like if you're like in a life funk, if you're depressed or whatever, give motorcycling a chance because it will snap you out of whatever you're in. I think it's an absolute life-changing thing. It's a lifestyle, and like he said, once you go bike, you never go back.
And it's scientifically
Straight
proven.
freedom.
Yep. And it's scientifically proven that it is a stress reliever.
It is a stress reliever. They call it throttle therapy for a reason, right?
Throttle therapy.
All right, guys. I want to thank all of you for coming out here today.
Thank you, man, for having
Panda,
us.
thank you for being here. First time ever. Hopefully, we'll have her back again. If these people were on time, maybe we could.
Hey.
Thank you all for being here. And yeah, you don't have shit. All right. Thank you all. Ride safe. That's it.